In the previous lessons, we demonstrated some basic features of reports, including slicers, page navigators, details, and filtering. I hope you are discovering how these visual interactions can enhance your analysis while also providing engaging explorations. In this lesson, we introduce yet another feature of report visuals that will enable you to analyze data at varying levels of detail. We define the concept of visual hierarchies to lay a foundation for the drill down and drill up features. We provide real-world examples to illustrate the usefulness of these features when analyzing data at various levels of aggregation. Finally, we demonstrate how to drill up and drill down on report visuals in Power BI service. So what is a hierarchy? Hierarchies are present in nearly every dataset simply because we see them just about everywhere in everyday life. By hierarchies, we are referring to a multi-level parent-child system that becomes increasingly more detailed as we go down through the levels from parent to child. You can also think of the levels as categories and subcategories, where the subcategories provide a little more information about each category. Let's consider an example: product categories at a bicycle manufacturing company. At the top level, we may have just the basic categories: bicycle, bicycle accessories, and perhaps a clothing or gear category. At the next level, we have subcategories, providing a little more information to describe each category. For example, the subcategories of bike might include mountain bike and road bike. Finally, at the most granular level, we have product lines. For example, specific models of mountain bike and specific models of road bike. So what is drill down, and how does this all relate to Power BI? Well, continuing with the same example, perhaps you have an executive who notices overall sales were down this year, and now he wants to delve into the details to see how each category is doing so he can identify where the problem originated. This bar graph shows sales by category at the highest level. Using the drill down feature, he can also view this graph at the next level of granularity by subcategory. We can even go down one more level to see the product line. You will be able to drill down to as many levels as the developer has chosen to include in the visual. Okay, but let's say you want to go back up. This is where drill up comes in. Drill up shows the next level up, or less granular level on a visual. So now that we understand drill up and drill down, let's head over to Power BI service to explore this feature together. The drill up and drill down features using this returns analysis report. So looking at this return amount by order date, we can see that the return amount is aggregated by year. But what if we want to see the next level of detail? What if we want to see the return amount by month? You may have noticed that as I'm hovering over this graph, we can see these icons in the upper right-hand corner. These are called header icons. This icon that looks kind of like a pitchfork represents that there's actually a hierarchy on this visual. If I click on it, then I can actually expand down to the next level. So we're seeing now the return amount aggregated by month. Because the icon is now grayed out, that means that I have reached the most detailed layer of the hierarchy and I cannot expand down any further, but I can go back up to see the less granular yearly view. If I click this, now I'm back to the return amount by order year, and that is all for drilling up and drilling down on visuals. So far, we've learned so much about interacting with visuals and reports. We've learned how visuals can be used to filter other visuals. We've learned how to apply slicers. And in this lesson, we covered drilling down to see more detailed levels of a hierarchy. In our next lesson, we're going to discuss filters. So stay tuned for that.